this is just unbelievably nice. Look at this work.
So my buddy Jay owns a tattoo shop here in town, okay? And he talked me into getting full sleeves as Japanese style. And laying on his table took like 6 months, off and on, right? And looking at all the stuff that he has in there and being an artist who only paints horses, I got this idea of doing the tattoos on the horses.
Oh, is that?
And so this is a traditional Japanese Irizumi style tattoo with American theme, the eagle. It's an American theme called Battle Royale, and it means.
Now, what is this though? The snake.
Yeah.
What is that?
So what it means is usually Battle Royale is an eagle fighting a snake, or fighting a dragon, or an eagle fighting a snake and a dragon. And what it represents is our own inner struggles on right and wrong, good, bad. It's, laying in the shop, I got this idea to do a tattoo horse. And I did the first one a couple years ago, and I called it the horse with the dragon tattoo. This idea, and I told Chris, hey, I'm going to do this painting of a tattoo horse. And I thought it was kind of crazy. I didn't know if it was going to be popular, and he was like, yeah, let's try it out. Sounds cool. So I did it, brought it in here. I did 2 tattoo horses, and people went crazy. Some other things that I do is like burrows with graffiti walls, and it's almost like visual paradoxes. 2 things that shouldn't go together. I studied art all my life, and 5-6 years ago I came across the Japanism School of Art, which was, Japan was closed for like 100 years. In the late 1800s it opened up, silk scarves, all the woodblock prints flowed into Europe. Van Gogh, all these famous artists were inspired by them, and they were influenced by the Japanese woodblock cuts, and they put that into their art. Klimt, Van Gogh, Monet, Sargent, all those guys. And so even if you look at the color scheme on this painting, it's modeled after Japanese woodblock prints.
And you brought that background color?
Like a sea of neutrals with
I really like
threads of
Chauncey.
color
It's
going
funny,
through there.
for me it almost looks like a beautiful scarf, like a dressing on the horse, like when you put a coat on them. So I don't actually see it as an ingrained, I feel like it's sitting on it in a beautiful way.
That's right, yeah. Oh, really? Lisa! Hey, so good.
Yeah, I got the idea to do this piece about 5 years ago, and I comped it out on the computer, and it's evolved over time. But some alarm went off mid-year this year. It was like, I got to do this piece. And it's the idea behind this piece. It's patriotic, but it's not political. The idea is that I only paint horses. The abstract background, I did it super chaotic to kind of represent the chaos of the states at that time. There was like 2.5 million people in the 13 colonies, and they created this document, okay, the Constitution, to answer, how do we come together, how do we act, what kind of laws do we follow. And I wanted the horse to be distressed because it's been around for almost 250 years. But the document still holds true, and there's now 400 million people in the country, almost. So each one of these cracks represent an assassination or an assassination attempt on the U.S. president.
Including this year? Including Trump?
Wow,
Wow.
Wow. So I hand lettered all that stuff. It was.
Did you? I wanted to ask you about the
It's all oil
background.
painted. It took me several weeks every word is readable.
I noticed that.
So.
And is it written like that on the actual?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I blew it up and I copied it. It was quite a project. Very okay. This was then coated with oil. Okay. And the snake represents the whole bride. Reluctant people are to part ways with $250 when they stay on the same.